Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and gamers, to another episode of Lorecraft. And I want to start this episode off with showing you guys the progress we made with the redstone. As I said in the last episode, there was a few bugs and things that needed to be fixed. So I went back, did the troubleshoot, and I found out what it was. First thing first, I installed a maintenance shaft, just because I was sick of having to climb back up these things manually all the time. But other than that, I've expanded this to the full length it can go. Redstone off a repeater has a signal strength of 15, and this is 15 at this moment. And I noticed a flaw with Mumbo Jumbo's original design, and that is that these hoppers up here would drop down much faster than the furnaces could keep up. Because of that, these hoppers right here behind these, right above these furnaces, would fill up with extra items. Because an item here, it's locked, it cannot go down to the furnace, and because of that, it prevented the furnaces from doing their job. These would fill up, and if they fully filled up, this would eventually get to the end and it would turn off the signal, but it would also make it so it's no longer filling all 15 at once, and it would just become one big mess. So to get around that in a roundabout way, I added a basically manual overdrive. Well, an automatic overdrive. Whenever this last furnace burns an item and it goes into the hopper, it'll be looked through the system and it'll go into this torch, over into this torch, which creates just long enough of a delay to turn this off for a split second to drop down the next set of items. So there will never be a time where these will back up, and this system can run forever as long as I come down to fill it with coal. So it will probably run for the next few episodes, and then I'll forget to load it with coal. But yeah, it's really awesome, and I'm really glad we got that figured out, because we have our smelting situation taken care of, and any other village we need one of these in, we have a way to do it. And in case you noticed what this was, I love it, because I am never going to forget torches again. That's all it is. It's just a way to make sure that I don't, forget how to Minecraft. But all that redstone aside, what we're going to be doing in this episode is actually building the mayor's house. The reason being, I am very sick of having to climb up this whole ladder every time from when I'm mining or whatever. I want to go out, take care of some things, and it happens to be nighttime, and there's a monster right on the other side of the wall, and I can't sleep in the bed. And what I end up having to do, and I think it's actually nighttime now. Nope, I'm entirely wrong. You can only sleep at night, or in that case it would say there are monsters too close nearby. I'd have to destroy the bed and hop all the way down there and then climb back up it again, which is something I don't want to do and don't want to do again anytime soon. But instead of that, we're going to be building the mayor's house. And I did get it started because the first take of this ended up getting corrupted. But this is the mayor's house, the walls at least. And it's a 11 wide by 17 deep main hall, a little extension back here, a small room here, and there's going to be another room above it, a small room here, and the same thing goes above here. And we're going to have a dining area here in the middle, and I am very, very excited, very, very pumped. Alright guys, welcome back. First thing we're going to tackle in this thing is the roof. I want to get that out of the way because it's a style of roof I'm not traditionally accustomed to building, and I can see where it will cause me issues if I try to build everything else to do with this first, instead of pinpointing this down and getting it out of the way as a reference point for when we do everything else. So what it is these stair blocks here are facing, essentially with what most commonly is done in building, the wrong way. And the reason for this is that it will accentuate these as little points, almost little arcs that are coming up. And by doing so, it'll just add a little bit of something extra to the build and have it stand out from the rest of the builds that'll be here in this town. Because this is the mayor's house, this is where everything's taken care of in town, it's gotta be something special, you know? So to be able to create that effect, the best way honestly to go about it is with the how would you say, these stair blocks facing the wrong way essentially. So the way we're doing this, and when we get to this point we're switching to wood simply for the rest of the build to look essentially a little bit similar for the front face on this block. But the rest of them, going back here, will be stone. This side here I believe will be covered up, and if not, I can come back and fix it in a bit. But this roof, it's simple, it's easy, but it's a new style and I want to make sure I do it correctly and do it justice. So I'm going to be working on this for a little bit, guys, and I'll catch you guys back here when I think I got the main portion of the roof completed. Alright? Alright. It looks like so little without anything else on it. It almost makes me sad. But that helps me with the shape. It gives me an idea of what I need to do from here, and it's going to make the process a lot smoother for me. And that's all I really need to be able to get this going. So from here on out, I was going to say there won't be any more interruptions, but from here on out, I don't think there's going to be too many more interruptions. So I didn't bother to bring those with me. That's quite alright. So the way this works is that there is going to be here a balcony. And this balcony here, sorry for coughing guys, I'm not feeling all that great today. This balcony here is just a spot to view for the mayor of this town. It's supposed to be very prideful here, and this is his area to go to, I guess you would say. And it's going to have cobblestone walls going out and cobblestone pillars going up to these points. But on these points is, I guess you'd say, the intriguing factor. Because all it's going to be is simply the same roof continued from other design, but with it doing this effect of it moving in each time, it's going to have a very interesting layered effect going up. And I personally really like it. I haven't seen it done before that often, in all honesty. I'm sure others have done it, but it's a combination of two old styles in actual real life building that sadly I don't remember the name of, but if I do remember, I will include it in when I post edit this part. But yeah, this style here can really work well for a prideful house. Something that a lot of people don't think of when building is what's the personality of this build for the person who's going to own it, the reason why it's here. These questions can really shape and change the way a house is ended up structured. And let me see where this lines up. I want to bring this up one more, just so it matches with the next wooden section as well. But yeah, that's something that's very rarely thought of, is who's going to own this, why are they going to own this, and what impact does that have on this build? Because it does have one. And I said there wasn't going to be any more interruptions, and I ran out. Oh, I got plenty. I'll make another crafting bench. So where was I? It makes a lot of sense when you begin to think about it in those terms of how does this building shape affect the people living here. Is this going to be an ordered house? Is this going to be pre-made for the person before they even show up? What's the deal here? And it can make a big difference in the long run for how the house is going to be shaped. So I'm just going to very simply add a little decor here on the side. And in all honesty, that section of the house, this side, is, other than the detailing, done. The shape is completed and I'm happy with it. So this up here for the top, what I did originally was I had spruce here, and I really like the way that looked, simply because the indents here on the sides. So I'm going to do that, maybe throw on, ooh yeah, on top of this, because this will still be visible from those indents, on top we'll throw the stone, the stone brick slabs, and I think that'll look really nice here, you know, if I could still reach that crafting bench. Ah, well, if I fall I can. I probably made too much, but that's fine. So I think that right there is going to pretty much sum up this side, apart from the detailing, like I said. So let me see how this actually looks. It looks so weird without it actually being finished. It looks so weird, but it works for me and I really like it. And there we're gonna just have a stone wall off right there. I'm actually gonna pop up there and add that in right now because it really does need it. But with this here, I think this will make it work pretty well. We can change these out for some stairs. Make a few more of those. If we just remove these here, I genuinely believe that if you're able to master a single block in Minecraft, you're able to become a much better builder, no matter what block that really is, except for sponges. If you decide to master sponges, you are on your own, and I can't, nor anyone else can help you. Let me see if that, yeah, I got the shape I like a little bit more. I think that I'm gonna have to maybe put some iron trap doors going along here on that actual face there, if I can do it, to make it so that transition is a little bit smoother, get a nice curve there. It won't match perfectly, but it'll be close enough. Before I just get bogged down and end up detailing that side, we have to do this one, and I'm gonna cut out and do this one on my own, just so this runtime for this episode isn't several days. So I'll check you guys back here really soon. Alright guys, welcome back. As you can see, I got the trim up on the sides. It's the same as these, same gap, only difference is right here we use 3 stone brick instead of 2. And I got this fence up right here as well. To get a better angle at it, this is what it is. It's a simple, just a stair roof like most regular basic houses, but in the middle here, we use the fact that this stair is now facing the other way for this to copy the pattern we've been doing with the rest of the house. And up here, all that is that's a stair block. As you can see here, the rest of it is just slabs. And we're gonna fill that up with stone. It's gonna look really nice at the end of it, and I think it's awesome. But yeah, that's what it looks like right now, guys. I also got the cobblestone walls in on the other side that I was hoping to do, and I personally think that looks much better. If you haven't noticed, this lake is gone. That is not going to be the fishing hut anymore, like I promised before. Sorry about that. But now that that's in, I think that for the most part, other than this one roof right here, the shape is completely done with this build. So I'm going to bust out that roof real quick, fill in the back wall there and this front wall right here, and we're going to start working on the interior. As you can see, I've already been killing things in here. This is a mob hole. I never thought I'd have a mob farm up this early and this poorly, but... And of course, all my torches are downstairs in the mines. Well, I'll catch you guys back here really soon, I guess. Welcome back, guys. I got the front face filled in here. We're going to be working on right now getting the post in here that's going to make it so that transition isn't as negative, and I'm going to just do a little bit of really quick detailing on the front with you guys, just to give you an idea of the style we're going to be going with. I'm going to be doing a lot of the detailing for this off screen like I normally like to do, simply because things have come up this week. I want to get this video out on time, and I don't think I'll be able to do all of it before this video needs to come out with the amount of time I have to actually record. I can do a lot of this stuff off camera, but due to the living situation, it's a little bit more difficult to do it with recording over and such. So because of that, I'm just going to get the style down here a little bit, let you guys have an idea of what we're going to be working with, which is basically this right here, what I just worked on. It's a pretty standard regular shape. The thoughts I have with it are that, let me just get up here, is as if these were almost like chains, like small chains going up and down here. This is just for the transition up to the wider face here that extends out a little bit of an indent to almost draw the eye in, and then this right here just to accentuate where the door will be. And I am great at interior. I thought I should let you guys know. This is basically, I was very sick of almost having this blown up by creepers, but this is what it looks like on the inside so far. As you guys can tell, I have a lot of work to do. I gotta change all those out for stairs. I have to cover up all the wood and make this seem flat over here. Gotta get the staircases in and the doors above up here for the second stories for the balcony and the room upstairs on this side. So I still got all that to do. I'm going to be doing that really quick, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, simply because, once again, I do not want this to be like a 3-day episode. But this is what the back looks like, and don't worry, we will be having something on the top there. I'm saving that for the end. But in the back here, it simply just comes out and it's the exact same design. Only difference is that I haven't measured it out quite yet, but I'm pretty sure I know where it is for the inside. We're going to have this back here be angled. Actually, I did need those stairs. I'm pretty sure it's right here. And above it is going to just be stone brick going all the way up. I don't know why I'm talking about it when I can just show it to you. Something like this. And torch for good measure for now, because creepers might spawn on walls or something. There we go. And this is where the throne is going to be. And just a little dining area in here, small storage area, room for a general, king's quarters, balcony overlooking part of the village, which I realize now, we decided the residential district's going to be over here. What's going to be over here, guys? We need an idea for this area over here. Because originally it was going to be the fishing section, but now it's not big enough. And right out back here is where there's going to be an opening in here for the anti-magic section, the religious part we were talking about. So do you guys want to split up possibly the different residential zones by their economic classes? Would you guys want to see something like that? Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see something like that, because I genuinely think that could be something very interesting, and go about different styles based on what kind of financial situation people would be able to afford. I mean, we can all see it in our towns, wherever you live, that there's some houses that are, that was weird, some houses that are built better than others. Oh, he saw me. Some houses that are built better than others, and I think it'd be really interesting to explore that kind of concept. So leave that down in the comments if you want to see it, and I'll see you back here once I jump off this ledge and sleep in my bed. Alright? Alright. Welcome back, guys. I have been working on the interior here while I still have a little bit of time, and I thought I'd show you guys. We have our central dining table, a throne here. This is very Skyrim inspired. If you imagine the Thane, no, not the Thane. Oh, why can't I remember their names right now? But you know what I'm talking about. The people that are in charge of stuff like Whiterun. It's inspired by one of their castles, their keeps. So up here is the King's Loft up here. Very simple. We'll add a couple things up there that might be needed. Down here, I'm going to refurbish into the like general's bedroom. Over here is just gonna be storage. Gonna have trap chests, and just make it all messy and things like that. We have a chandelier up here. Everything up here is at a nice slope, I think, and I really like it. And up here is a balcony that is very well protected, so I don't have to worry if I decide to come out here for anything that I won't get attacked by skeletons or anything like that, because right here, I mean, skeletons don't even recognize you at that point, really. So yeah, guys, I really like how this episode turned out. I really like the fact that we got all this going, but unfortunately it is about that time, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm glad that you guys stuck around, and I can't wait to catch you guys back here in the next episode. So if you could please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And please, I beg of you, remember, there is no need to subject yourselves to diorite. You don't have to. No one's going to make you. And if they do make you, they're not real friends. So never use diorite. You never have to. All right? All right. Catch you back here in the next episode. Goodbye.